And we are live. Hello, hello. I
Oh, should I also go on Instagram then?
yeah, yeah,
Then you just jump in.
yeah. Okay, okay. Oh wait, I will call you. Like I
Okay.
will go live.
You will.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just request to actually join.
Oh, oh, oh,
Hello
oh,
guys.
oh.
We are right now live. Oh wait, we have to talk to the people as well.
Yeah, we're just setting everything up,
Yeah.
guys. You wait just a little
Yeah. Do you
bit.
actually have the chat?
Um,
I don't.
not yet.
Bro, this is so much in the same time, you
I
know.
do. So Dragon King Anime says salute. Hello. Berta Vlad says party here. Well, got the tweaker. Of course, there's always a party. How are you doing?
Okay.
Hey, says Wolfram. What is up?
We are live on. Bro, this is wild, you know. It's so much going on at the same time. Okay. Wait, I just have to get the chat actually. Hello guys, we are live on Instagram and on YouTube. Wait, did you just join? Accept.
I requested.
Yeah. Okay guys, for the first time we are live on YouTube and on Instagram as well on the phones. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hey man, this is a bit overwhelming, man. I see us like 100 times. Wait,
Can I bring my?
wait, I have to.
Wait, you have to put your volume
Yeah.
down.
Wait a second. Okay. Oh, this looks. Wait, you have to put. Ah, yeah, you can't.
No, it's the highest I can go.
Okay, guys, how are you doing? Whoa, 39 people on Instagram.
Cum sunteți? Suntem buni și
I can hear you
voi.
double as well. You have to put your volume down. Yeah.
Really? I put my volume all the way down. Oh
No, I
no.
don't think
Why
so.
did it?
Yeah, now it is. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Yo, this is so much.
Hey,
What are the
hey.
people actually saying in the YouTube chat? I can't even.
Everyone's just saying hello. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Kartoff. Hello, Not Lord. What is up? How are you? How's things? Says Christian. Things are good. We
Yeah.
filmed a very interesting. So for people on YouTube right now and for people on Instagram as well, we filmed a very, very, very interesting interview
Ah, you
today
can't
that
put the
we
volume
can't.
on zero.
Can you not?
No, I hear you the whole time there. It's so annoying. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't hear. Yeah, we filmed a very interesting video that we cannot wait for you guys to see. We
Yes.
cannot wait.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Zach, I have somebody who's going to Whitting on Monday to get
Just
that phone
talking
number
private
for you.
stuff in the live.
I have sent somebody who's going to Whitting on Monday. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I've sent
Yeah.
somebody, especially for you.
Yeah, to everyone who is new, also on Instagram, we are YouTubers. There might be people inside who just liked one reel and just followed us.
Yeah, and they're like, who are these guys going
Yeah,
live
yeah.
now?
We are actually two foreigners in Romania and we, yeah, make YouTube videos and, yeah, just show the beautiful country Romania while studying here.
Exactly.
That's what we do. And of course, we go live as well on Instagram. Actually, recently, not that much. We had been a lot last summer.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the whole trip, we went live on Instagram every day,
Yes.
at least
Yes. Yes.
once,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys are on YouTube and you don't follow us on Instagram, I don't know what you guys are doing
Yeah.
because you're missing out on a lot of
On the good
content
stuff, like the
that
the,
will
the
come. Oh,
Instagram is
yeah,
just it's like yeah. How
the behind the scenes and everything as well.
one question? How do you watch the YouTube chat? Are you just with your own account in it?
Yeah, I am.
Because I think I have to do the same. Because
Girly Girl says, mulțumesc și noi. That's fantastic. Bună, everybody. Salud, salud, salud. I miss those soups.
which soups?
What are you talking about, Cyprian?
Are you guys both
Cyprian?
Romanians on Instagram? No, we are not. I'm German. Forza is from the UK, and we are currently studying here. Um,
Yanni on Instagram says, we just met today. I was with my friends. I had talked a bit about AI and the take.
yes, that was actually so cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that
oh,
conversation was
yes, I
actually
remember.
awesome. We also,
That conversation was really, really
yes,
good.
yes,
Really, really good.
yeah, yeah.
I wasn't expecting how many of you guys there were going to be as well. Just randomly.
I was just turning
A
around. I
hell
couldn't
of
even
you guys
see it.
showed
I
up
just turned
everywhere.
around. I was like, what? What just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It was cool.
Oh, Sharuk is in the chat. I can hear you just fine. Shout out to you. Hope you're studying. Christian says Cluj rules. Madeline says, oh, hey,
Close rules.
guys.
Yeah.
Puteți mi ziceți numele, please?
What?
Eh?
What?
Uh, Puteți să mi
Okay, we got.
ziceți? I don't know what ziceți mean.
Yeah.
Am I late? Says Madeline. No, we just started.
Yeah, we just
No,
started.
Lord says I am on 2 accounts. What's your other account? Edits from Oscar. Will you go to Timișoara? We've already been to Timișoara.
Yeah.
Oscar, you're not listening. I mean, you're not watching the videos.
Yes.
If you're asking whether we're gonna go to Timișoara, we've already been.
Yes, we've
Watch.
been.
I think it's the second to last one, isn't it?
Timișoara was the second to last. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the second to last station, the second to last
11th
stop on our
episode
road
of the
trip.
road trip of last summer. Or actually, we
There you
do
go.
another road trip in this summer. We do the other part of Romania. We go to the eastern part, to the Black Sea, to the monasteries as well in the old Moldovan part, and we can't wait. Greetings, regards from Spain, Marius. All the best greetings to Spain, to you.
Yeah, boy.
To say your name, how to say your name? I think in Romanian.
Cine.
Someone just asked. Is this the chat is running good, isn't it?
It is. Where are you pulling these comments from? From Instagram or from?
I mean, is the stream running on the? Because I don't have it open, because otherwise it's too much flooding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Stars, yeah. Star says, no, wait. Danut says, is it hard for you to live in this country? It's a very good question. Can be answered very easily, though.
Yes. No.
No, it is not very hard. Romania makes it very easy to live in this country.
Yeah, actually, it's a nice country. A lot of people, I think, underestimate, especially when it's about its way of living towards. I don't know. It's the whole package, of how much is demanded of you in terms of stress or interacting with the people. It's definitely a different flair compared to our home countries, I would say.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Otilia on Instagram says, I just saw you guys today. It's like, I need that ASAP. I will get it to you as soon as possible. Monday's the earliest I can get it. Cum sunteți, says Samuel. Bine și voi. Grace Alice says, why don't you come in Iași to study? I mean, people will ask us millions of questions. Why didn't we go to Brasov? Why didn't we go
Brasov we had
to
been, but that was before the
Cluj?
YouTube journey.
But for studying, we can't go everywhere.
Yeah.
We just picked
Even
Bucharest.
if we would like to. Hey,
Yeah.
Forza, do you know what your name sounds like in Romanian? Christian Goban is asking on YouTube.
It sounds like forza,
Foots.
cum,
Foots.
like strength. Yeah. No, it doesn't. I'll try to
What's
keep
your
it-
favorite food from Romania? I think we can ask that everyone, guys. What's your favorite food? We gonna do an interview anyway about that, but man,
Yeah.
I want to see how actually everyone is writing Sarmale now.
I want to compare the YouTube comments to the Instagram comments. So let's see which comment section will get like the most amount of Sarmale
Yeah.
comments. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, Mama Liga has started with Sharuk on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. German trolling with a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, what is your favorite? What is your favorite Romanian dish? Your favorite Romanian food?
Yeah.
Come on, comment it down below.
Sarmale, it's already there on YouTube. What about Instagram? Papanash. Okay, Papanash. Salata de Vineta is also awesome. Kartof prăjiți și mujedei. I don't know what that is.
Okay, on YouTube we have Long Live Coliva. Coliva? Is that a food? Tocanita de roșii.
I don't know that. What is that?
Okay, langosh, bulls, tribe suit, ciorba de bulta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarmale
Getting
on
some
Instagram.
different meals in here. I like it. So far, we've just had one sarmale.
Yeah. Mamalige și ostroi.
Okay.
Yes, of course, man. The garlic.
Kartof
Yeah, the
prăjiți.
garlic is awesome.
Yeah, French fries.
Garlic sauce.
Zakuza.
Mujdei is garlic sauce. We have to remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madeline says, just say Meech and everything it's going to be all right. Meech is one of my favorite. It's definitely one of my favorite.
We tried.
Meech
Did we try
with some
them
nice mustard.
at Piazza Obor?
We did try them at Piazza Obor. However,
Bruh, we filmed a video
We're
there.
telling you
Oh my
guys-
goodness.
we're telling you guys secrets here. We're telling you guys.
Hey yo, that was
secrets
one
that-
of the. I think that was one of the top 3 wildest YouTube moments until now.
wildest. Why do you say wildest?
Remember when we were in the Butchers Hall?
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
guys, we can tell you the story. This is actually a behind the scenes of our
Yeah.
YouTube journey. We were actually on Piazza Obor, which is, like most Romanians know, like the market, and it's a market, a very famous one in Bucharest. And we were just walking around. It was in the beginning. I think by then we had it was before we left for Christmas, so we had 2 videos out. And
Yeah.
by that time we had no clue of what we are properly doing, of storytelling, shooting good videos, but that's how you start. And then we were just like, okay, let's actually go to Piazza Obor. That will be a crazy video. And then we just took our small camera that we were owning back then, and it was the most awkward experience vlogging that on that market where you only find old traditional Romanians. Like you guys know it on the market. It's just everyone was just staring at like what the hell. Firstly, because first of all, Forza is black. Like especially in a place like that, everyone just staring. And then on top we had the camera out, and it was so uncomfortable. I mean, now we are a bit of used to it, but man. And then just filming everything, and already when we were in this vegetable hall, they were saying you're normally not allowed, you have to ask for permission, whatever. We just thought, oh, that's how it is when you film somewhere, they're always gonna try to throw you out. And then we just entered the butcher's hall, so where all the meat is sold. And as soon as we just entered, I swear I felt like in a movie, like when you enter the dark world, like the gangsters were.
Yeah.
Everyone is just cutting their meat and was staring, suspiciously looking at us, everyone. And there was so many people. And I was just like, okay, what the fuck? And then one guy was even saying don't film me. And we were like, no. Just yeah, so here you can buy some meat or whatever. Like 2 idiots, man. And then suddenly one guy was looking at us man, he was massive with a black beard, and he was just staring at us looking so aggressively. And then I don't remember, he was saying first I thought he's making a joke. He's like, what are you doing here or something? I don't know. He was just like, oh, well, yeah, just film here, whatever. And I was just we were okay. And suddenly he starts screaming what the fuck? I assume by then I didn't speak that good Romanian. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here? You can't film here, it's forbidden. And then he shows the wall, there's a sign, big sign, don't film in here. We're just oh, what the fuck? And he's like, police, yeah. Then the police came running in, 2 guys, just eating, still in their break. And then, but we have to admit that until now, the experience with police here was always very good. And they were, especially 2 foreigners, they are not pissing them off, and they were just taking us on the arm and were taking us out, and were yo, you can't film in here. We're yeah, we didn't. He was yeah, no problem. They just let us go. But that was wild.
But I felt like a proper criminal. Despite the color of my skin, I've never been to prison or anything like this. But I felt
Huh?
like when they were escorting us out, when they were proper holding us by the arms, I was like, yo, what did we do? We just literally were filming it. And bro, the way that the guy was screaming at us with our broken Romanian knowledge, we were just like, what did we like? We have we done something crazy
Yeah.
illegal? Like,
Yeah.
bro,
What is he?
he was going
Yeah, he was
crazy.
going crazy. He was going nuts. I was like, yo, shit. Someone is asking if we live in Romania. Yes, we live in Bucharest since 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old traditional Romanians, at David, old traditional Romanians, imagine before the 90s, those people had to report the Secret Service if they met a foreign on the street. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, of course, we're not blaming them, guys. But still, staring is staring at us, so that's what it is. Good
Yeah.
luck from London. Thank you so much.
Shout out to you. Well, let's wrap it up with the favorite foods.
Oh, wait.
There were quite a
I have
lot,
my
you
tea
know.
water cooking.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, go get that. David's about to boil his whole house down. But yeah, from what I see, there were quite a lot of differences in the Romanian foods. I can't really see the Instagram chat, so we're gonna have to wait until David comes back. For me, it's not refreshing. I don't know why. But here on YouTube, Mici cu bere. Yes, yeah, that's a very good one. Cioba de burda, coliva. Apparently, coliva is what you eat when somebody dies. Wait, let me Google it. Because I know it is what you eat. Okay. Okay, let me read this out for you guys. Let me drop some knowledge on you guys if you don't know. Coliva is known as funeral cake. So, coliva is also spelt with a K and is a dish based on boiled wheat. Ugh. It doesn't sound that good. Ugh. Boiled wheat. So it's porridge. Coliva is boiled wheat that is used liturgically in the Eastern. Bro, what is that word? What word is that? Liturgically in the Eastern Orthodox Church for commemorations of the dead. Okay, so it's kind of boiled wheat? What does that mean? It's just porridge. It's porridge eaten when somebody dies, I guess, but as a cake. It's traditional Greek orthodoxy, says Christian Gaban.
Oh,
Okay.
what are you talking about?
We're talking about coliva. Apparently, there's a dish called coliva
Yeah.
that people eat to commemorate the dead, and it's traditional Greek Orthodox, and it's eaten a lot in Romania. But it's boiled wheat. That's what they said it is, boiled wheat. And so I'm just out here thinking. All I'm thinking of is just porridge cake.
I don't know. Someone is asking if I know backpacking. What?
Backpacking Simon. Who's that?
Maybe it's a German then.
Back.
I don't know.
Backpacker.
No, I don't know this person.
Oh, it is a German.
Yeah. I just want to talk about that because that was just today. I was a bit confused, and maybe you guys can explain to me. So, as you know, I'm Catholic, so I'm not so well. I don't have the biggest knowledge about the Orthodox belief. And when I was today at home after we filmed, I could hear someone singing in the corridor, and basically it was like men singing Orthodox singing. Of course, like I know, like when they sing in church, you know. And then I was like, oh, that's Orthodox. And I just went to the corridor and I could hear them singing. I was like, weird. And I mean, we live here since 4 years. I never had that. And then they would, it would get louder and louder. And they were in my level, you know. And then, bro, it was like in a movie. But, because I know I'm also much into belief. So for me, it's not nothing weird, you know. I'm not atheist where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So basically, they were knocking my door. And I was just like, huh? But, we also have those singers, like, when it was yesterday or 2 days ago, the Three Kings. So then I was just opening the door because I was like, my neighbors all didn't open it. I had a look and I was like, oh, come on, And then I just opened it, and then the priest just saw me and he said hello, and then he had like some kind of, how you say, like a arm of a tree. How do you say that?
Branch.
Yeah, branch. And then it was dipped into holy water. And then he just came in and he put a cross on my forehead, and then he hold a cross to me. And I know from our traditions, then you kiss it. But I was just like, man, if an atheist just opens, like, what the fuck is going on here, And then he just entered the apartment. He just entered the whole apartment and put the holy water everywhere. He just saw my icon, which is, you can see hanging there. He was like, oh, very nice one. I was like, yeah. And then, so he just... I know that we also do that on the Three Kings. But they just stand in front of the apartment and put the choke on the door frame.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me, I was so happy. I was so happy, and I was like, oh, this was nice. But I was like, if someone who doesn't believe, just the normal, regular German nowadays, who just moves to Romania, I was like, what the fuck was that? Doing all this weird stuff.
I think they probably wouldn't even open the door.
No, but imagine they do. Because they're
like, oh, maybe this priest needs some help.
Well, they're waiting their pizza. And they just...
Ja, ci vrei. And then it just opens and
just bam, opens the door.
Was machst du? Why are you coming in?
Bro, just like... And but I, because the kind of tradition and the wreath, how you say that? I don't know. It's kind of the same, so it's not too confusing. I knew what was going on, what I have to do. But still, I was like, yeah. Yeah, guys, what is that all about?
Yeah, what is special
about today?
The branch
is basil with holy water, and you have to kiss the cross. Yes, exactly. As an atheist, I just don't open LOL.
But did one of those ones who's always peeping through like this?
With a gun. Yeah. Hopefully but you have to open when Jesus comes back, otherwise you have a problem.
Big problem. Oh, tell him.
What? Yes!
Star says this is the new year. This happens when the new year comes. It's a tradition, like good luck or a blessing. Yeah. Okay.
Catalina is saying, hi, I'm from Romania and I love your content. Keep doing it, please. Yes, for sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You're gonna have to keep on. You're gonna have to keep on with the Instagram comments because I can't see them anymore. I don't know. The last thing I see is somebody joined.
Yeah. What is the strangest situation you have been into due to lack of language knowledge in the beginning? Oh, there had been loads. I remember it was always very awkward when a normal taxi without Uber would pick you up. You would talk in English and they would be like, oh, perfect. And they would just drive the extra route and you're like, where the fuck are you going? Like, I'm living here. And they always, what? Oh, okay. And they just turn. You're like, man. That was the most annoying. So I was happy when I started speaking Romanian. Because then they know, okay, this person he's not native, but he's not a tourist.
Yeah. Do you know what I did? Because that happened to me once, where I was looking at maps, or I was looking at Waze, and I saw that they were going just a crazy route, and I was like, "Hey, bro, just to show my Waze, like you need to stay on this path." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, but stay on this path." And then since after that, I always say hello, like immediately, like salut or whatever, like in the best Romanian accent as I can say possible, and then I just stay on my phone and pretend like I have business or stuff going on that I can't speak to them.
Yeah.
And then immediately they're just like, okay, this guy, I can't run him around.
Yeah, man. It's awkward in the beginning.
Because if you just come in and say, hello, how are you doing? Yeah. And then they're just going to be like, okay, let's take him around the whole city, give him a city tour and give him a huge fat bill.
Yeah, that was always wild. I remember also once we entered in Therm and they were trying to, because there especially, Otto Pen, I think everyone is a tourist and I tried to rip them off because taxi is so cheap compared to other countries that people, even if they put something on top, they're like, oh, it's so cheap. And this guy just, when we entered already, the taxi meter was already on like, I don't know, 10 euros or something. He was like, yeah, it's normal here and stuff. But we didn't realize directly. We just started driving and after like, when we were on the highway, he was like, we just looked, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is it already on like 25 euros? And then we,
What?
yeah, and then I was with the friends from Berlin in the taxi, you know, and those are not
Yeah.
guys you want to fuck around with.
No.
I remember first
No,
year,
no.
and bro, they were going crazy. They were like, no, we don't pay that, whatever. And they were just screaming to him that he should stop. And he just stopped at the McDonald's, where we actually, yeah, we wanted to go to McDonald's. Then we just left and just paid him 10 lei and just left. And he was like, you're gonna call the police, whatever. And they were like, yeah, do it. Brother was wild. I was like, yo, like screaming to him while he was driving. Everyone was just screaming in the car.
No
Yeah.
way.
First year,
Yeah,
first
that
month.
deserves him right, man. We don't play.
Ali.
Bro, Ali's just fully just. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we were awaiting you, Ali.
Oh gosh.
Ugh. Yeah, Ali is one of the people who had been here since day one.
Yeah, shout out to Ali. Never use normal taxi, says
Yeah.
Wolfram. We don't use those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first came to Romania,
Taxi
I
now.
came for the entrance exam. I used just a normal taxi.
Remember the app free taxi? No, what was it called?
Free taxi.
No, not free taxi.
Yeah.
Free now was it?
Yeah, but I thought it was free taxi as
Yeah,
well.
guys, how was the app called with the tech? I remember that, and I was like, oh my god, this is like coming from German village.
Because you can find 1.55, like you can find 1.6 was okay at the time. Anything 1.7, I would never enter.
1.49 was the golden number.
What?
Yeah. Oh no, 1.69.
Yeah, bro, there was never a 1.4. I was like, yo.
No, wait, there was. No, there was 2.49. There was the expensive
Yeah,
ones. There was
that's
the
the
newer
expensive one.
Dacia Logan and
Yeah.
stuff. But that is actually crazy that the price is written on the door and stuff. But also online, it was always just. And this app was so backwards. And then someone introduced me to Uber. Back then, it was more expensive.
Yeah, Uber was way too expensive.
Yeah. But since then, it's a cool experience. I sus waiting you as well. My boys from Vaslui, Gianu, and LeBron.
LeBron in the house.
Yeah. Free now.
Oh,
Yeah, free now
gosh.
was. Bro, free now, I don't know. It just came.
Yeah, but free now, there was an app just
Yeah.
for taxis, and then
Smart
there was,
taxi or something.
there was kind of smart. Yeah, maybe.
It was just for
maybe.
taxis, and you still would pay them in cash, was it? You would just call it there.
Yes.
Oh, that was always the wildest, man. The price was like 6 something, and then I would give them like 7 as a stingy German as I was. And then I remember once, man, bro, that was wild. They were always so pissed that you would, because they would know that you're a tourist and they would expect like the craziest tip and stuff. But man, I'm a student. I'm not gonna, you know. And then basically what
Yeah.
would happen is that, but that was a bit wild because I just arrived. I didn't know how things work, and the price was something like 7 something, and I just gave it him on dot. So
With the
with the ban. Yeah.
ban.
And then I swear, you know what happened? He threw them out the window and sweared at me and drove off. Yeah.
Yeah, how are you meant to know though? How are you meant to know?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing that I daily do, like on the dot and shit like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. But what back then it was something like when you have anyways those coins, and you know
Yeah.
they are just laying around. Now I just collect them in this bottle there, and yeah, or I leave them and say if someone else doesn't has it, you know. But
I used to collect them, but I'm a rich boy now. I use my card everywhere. Swiping them visas. I was swiping them
that would be
visas.
lovely, man. If that would be our truth. We're so poor. We can't even eat.
Bro.
That's why I just drink tea. And I eat the tea bag. Okay, wait. That was weird.
You eat tea bags, yeah? You like tea bags, yeah?
No, okay.
looking a little bit sus.
Ah, stop it. Like this weird
A little bit
generation, man.
sus. Looking a little bit sus, my dude. Uh, Ali's just straight roasting Denisa. Denisa says, "No, I didn't. Whoa, guys, language, guys, chill out a little bit. Chill
What's
out,
going on here?
guys.
Is there beef?
Let's keep it. Let's keep it chill.
Dat
Let's keep it chill, guys.
Tu alle care scrie totul correct. Bro, that's the first beef we have.
Yeah. Well, Bianco Radu says, "Don't do tea bags, David, unless that's your thing. Then go for it." I mean, David does what he
What are
wants
you
to
guys
do. If
talking
David
about?
wants
I
to
don't like this weird
if David
stuff,
wants to do
honestly.
tea bags, then let David do tea bags, man.
What the fuck?
Let him do him. Yeah.
Yo. If you guys want to be sexualized, then just excuse me, you guys can talk on.
Nobody was even thinking of anything. You're the one who said, "Oh wait, that sounds weird."
No.
How was the New Year's Eve at home? Did you bring some sarmale from Romania? Would have loved to show my parents and show my other sisters who are not living here, but
Yeah,
no.
me neither.
Sure,
It's not allowed to
no.
bring food in the plane. No, but still. Enough stuff to transport. Don't do tea bags, David, unless...
Ali is a guy, Denisa. He's a guy.
Yeah. Do you know what Czech is? Yeah, of course.
Czech, marble cake.
Is it?
Yes, that's what she just said. Czech in English is marble cake. What's this mushi thing that Christian keeps asking? David, did you eat any mushi in Romania
Mushk.
yet? Oh.
Oh, he wrote it the German way.
What is mush?
Doesn't matter. We go on.
How mature of you,
Yeah.
Christian. How very mature.
Regards from Budapest. Yeah, Romanian capital city.
Whoa, yeah, bro, you stole my joke. You stole
Bro,
it.
it was
You
like a
stole it.
perfect assist.
You stole it. I was gonna say, yeah, the Romanian capital city.
Must. Hello, who's Carmen? Hello back to you. Guys, do you have any questions regarding further content? The content actually gonna be sick.
Yeah, let's get into a discussion, guys. Let's get into a discussion that we can all have collectively. I mean, I can't see the chat on Instagram, but I can see the chat on YouTube.
How
David's
can you
doing
not
the
see
chat
the
on
chat on
Instagram.
Instagram?
I don't know. It just says Madosa joined. That's the
No,
last
you have to
person.
you have to
This was
scroll.
nearly half an hour.
No, it
No, I
stops.
can't scroll. I can't scroll. I can't
Why?
scroll. I tried.
It's sad.
It just stops.
In which university are you both studying? Tito Maiorescu, Universitate Tito Maiorescu in Bucharest. Do you have Romanian friends? Unfortunately, do we have Romanian friends? No. Yeah, in
Not
general,
many,
we don't have
no.
many friends, to be honest. I mean, when you
You're
move abroad
alone.
for 4 years, kind of your friends at home gets kind of 90% gets deleted, to be honest. The contact just... I mean, of course, you try to keep the contact, but some people don't, and then you just have to let it go. I mean, for me, it's not a big thing, to be honest. It doesn't mean that I'm not a good friend, but it's just like, if anyone comes to me, it's like, I need help or have a problem, sure, but I don't need this artificial every week, like, how are you doing, whatever. And here, actually, we work, it sounds over the top, but we work a lot. We are in faculty, we have our agency, which is also like a crazy lot of work, and we have the YouTube, so there is not much time for friends, to be honest. Sounds a bit sad, but that's the truth.
That's the thing. That's the main thing. The time is the thing that we're lacking on. Yeah, unfortunately. But you guys are our friends. We love interacting with you guys on live. That's why we're here. Look at the amount of Romanian people that are here. We've got how many on YouTube? We got around 25
And
on YouTube.
16 on Instagram.
On Instagram,
you are our
we've
friends.
got around 16 people. Yeah, guys. Please be our friends, please.
Then, is Lucien Blagau University of Sibiu good for medicine?
Yes. I mean, it's only has one medicine year in English so far. So you'll be fresh. I mean, the city itself is
Yeah.
amazing. Like, bro. The university is also very good.
Yeah.
Stop.
Do you also
It
practice?
is
What does it mean medically? Ah, yeah, for
practice.
everyone in here, if you live in Bucharest and you want a free dental checkup or free dental cleaning, or you have like these two are for free. I actually perform the treatment. So if you just want to come around, you can just message us on Instagram, or just message us there. I think that's the easiest, and we can arrange
Yeah.
a time. It's fully for free, and I would love to see you around. If you need further treatments, then that costs, but just small amounts. It's just that the material is covered. Yeah, so it's a good opportunity, but I mean, most of the people don't even need something more. It's just a checkup, cleaning, and you're good to go. Yeah. End of advert.
There we go.
When will admission process start for Romania? Soon. You should actually, if you want your place,
I think
message us or
now.
book your calls. They are free. You have many time slots, and you can then speak to Forza, and he's gonna help you to get your place. We know that burden of trying to find a place to study medicine or dentistry in Europe. That's the next ad now. Yeah, if you want to
Bruh.
study medicine or dentistry and you can't get a place, check out our videos. If you like the lifestyle, we are living in Romania, and you also want to move here to study, you can do so, and we get you the place in your city of dreams.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, where do you live in Romania? Strada.
We live right in the middle of the Carpathian
Yeah, on a
Mountains.
hill.
There is one peak that is famous for its chorba in the months of November. That is where you will find us. So every month of November, search to the highest peak to your west. That is where we reside, in an old rickety wooden house. That's where we're live
Oh,
streaming
this is
from
cool.
right now.
Daniela
cool.
is saying, have you ever been to Râmnicu Vâlcea? There are pools with thermal waters. There's good food and a lot of fun. Where is that? Let me actually look it up. I hope it's in the part where we haven't been, because then there are high
Thermal
chances.
pools.
Have you never been?
I've been to Telm, but not.
City boy!
Bro, what? What are
Yeah.
you guys talking about?
It's basically from water that comes from below the earth. And
Springs.
and it's warm. It's like you see the steam going up, and then
Natural hot springs.
yeah,
Okay.
and
I know what they are, but no, I've never been to one.
that is, bro, it is sick. I swear, because also middle of nature, sometimes you have a crazy view. It's nice. I had been in Austria. Was it Austria? I don't remember. And I had been in Austria to a waterfall in winter, bro. With the water was like ice. That was insane.
Preeti on YouTube says they live in Batifax, the capital of Romania. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. If you've watched that video.
He
then-
exposed himself
yeah.
as a super fan.
Yeah.
And we actually... Oh, that is not... but we can do that from Bucharest. It's behind Pitești. So it's
Okay, it's not that
between
far.
us and Sibiu. It is actually between us and Sibiu. I don't have good memories to that track.
Oh.
There, I lost my driving license. But I got it back. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that would... Yeah, it would be something. The city lies next to river. Is it a cool city to check out, guys?
Madeline says there are many hot springs in Romania. So we have to find out which one's the best one then. Is this one that there's... Who mentioned it? Somebody in
Best.
Instagram. Is that the best one?
Daniela, I think.
Daniela, tell us. Is that the best natural hot springs
Yeah.
that we can find in Romania?
You guys
If not, tell us the best
You
one.
guys can also tell us, actually, now, like we do last time we did west of Romania and center, and the west south. Now we do the other half, but also center again, because we had been to Brasov, but we never filmed there. We're gonna do that as well. And you can
Yeah.
just write us always also just on Instagram. We read actually all the messages, I think, when you message us. You can just write us ideas, and then we're gonna check that out in the next road trip this summer. It's this summer. Sounds weird. And
Yeah.
yeah, so also for collaboration ideas, if you have people that are kind of good known, that would suit to come to the podcast, write us that. And also if you have people that would be nice to have a video with, tell us.
Yeah, especially for the podcast. I mean, I know loads of you guys want to come on, loads of you guys have messaged and stuff, but we can't have just everybody on. You've seen the caliber of people that we've had
Yeah.
on already. They don't need to be foreigners; they can be Romanian people as well. But we want a broad range of different type of Romanian or people to do with Romania on the podcast. So these have to be people who are kind of have some sort of following for something that has to do with Romania. And so maybe if you don't have that kind of following for something that has to do with Romania or something cool that you're doing in Romania, then just message us with somebody who you think is doing something cool
Yeah.
in the sphere of somewhere in Romania or something to do with Romania, and we'll try contact them and get them on a podcast.
Yeah. What else is going on here? What
Star
content?
says, "What is your opinion on Oradea?" Oradia's fantastic.
It's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's more of those cute small cities, but just
Cleanest city I've ever been to.
same.
Cleanest.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's I think one of the cities that surprises most people, especially the foreigners we talk to who also traveled here. Everyone's just saying the same. Everyone's like, which had been the best city? Everyone's going around this Brasov, Cluj, whatever, but when it comes to Oradea, everyone's just, yes, it's crazy. It's cool.
Yeah.
What content about Romania will you do in the future? Who's Carmen wants to know that.
Who's Carmen?
Someone. Hakem Deab, where have you been? At home. À la maison.
Yeah, so what content are we going to make about Romania in the future? We will try to make as much content as possible, as many different strands of things that we can explore as possible, you know?
Everything, basically.
Try different food, try loads of different food, listen to loads of different music, as we've always been doing. Do more explorative type of videos, visit as many places as possible. I mean, there's a lot in store for 2023.
Yes.
A lot of old concepts that you like are going to continue on, the trying food, the reactions, the traveling, the interviews, and a lot of new things that you will for sure like are also going to be introduced. Well, hopefully you will like.
One thing that we for sure going to focus the food stuff. We also are in contact already with some food content creators from Romania, and they can actually help us. Also, maybe make some cooking videos, some challenge videos and stuff, and that's going to be very fun. We're actually looking forward so much to those kind of videos. And we also explore a bit the sports kind of direction.
That as well.
That's going to be sick. I'm excited for that, Annie.
Yeah. The sports people that we have so far, the three.
It's crazy. We couldn't imagine that until now. So you guys going to see, but it's not just like, oh, this is the table tennis pro from Bucharest. No, it's like, it's like big time celebs.
Yeah.
It's sick. Trust us. Yeah. And then the road trip. And then after the road trip, we will see where the journey is going again. Because that's always kind of, our year actually runs October is the end of our year on YouTube. Because that's when we started, and that's always when we look back, when we actually have a lot of money coming in from our, like, maybe working or now from the company due to summer, and then it's time to invest and stuff. So that is actually the time where we plan good stuff. So we're going to see about that. And also last year we started doing this Romania Romania-centered content. We just started from April, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess no, yeah, maybe March,
Yeah, it
April.
wasn't
Yeah.
even a full. Before that, we did medical content, which was garbage. Don't watch it. Um,
No, do watch it. Get our views up.
can
Watch
you
it.
guys make another Tate video asking Romanians about his arrest?
I don't know if we should. We've already kind of rinsed the Tate topics. You know, we had one good video out of it.
Yeah,
I don't know if we should really make another
yeah.
one.
I mean, and anyways, I
Yeah.
was told that today in Bucharest, Old Town, were like a black guy and a white guy with glasses running around filming an
Yeah, there was
interview,
somebody else
and someone was saying,
did an interview already.
that he heard like them talking about Tate. Anyway,
Yeah, we wouldn't want to step on other
yeah,
YouTubers' feet. If
yeah,
somebody else did the video already
yeah. There's so
today,
many like black, like, you know, there are so many of those groups of like a white German and like a black guy from the
exactly.
UK that do YouTube in Bucharest, and we don't want to
Yeah.
offend them, so that's why we actually don't want to do that video. Of course we did
Yeah,
it.
we did it today. We filmed that
Yes,
video today, so it
yes,
should be coming up very
yeah,
soon for you guys.
yes, yes, this week for sure. If some of those guys who always copy us is in here right now, oh fuck, like getting the camera ready then tomorrow, like 8 o'clock, waking up.
I'm gonna go questionnaire in the same place as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, who else? Okay. What is there to talk about Tate? No one has info. No one knows if he's guilty or not. Well, apparently today, loads of people knew whether he was guilty or not, and you're gonna have to see the video when it comes
Yeah.
out.
How scalable are no what? How sociable are Romanians? May I ask? I've been in the Koi for
In the country for, I think, maybe.
for a few days, and
Yeah.
I'm looking to make new acquaintances. I struggle with social anxiety a bit. Actually, I think Romanians first that it seems tough to talk to them, but once you talk to them, everyone's just normally nice.
Yeah.
Not awkward, not being like, why do you talk to me in public? Like, what's wrong? No, just normal. You can just talk to them.
You have to make the conversation though. I mean, you're the new guy.
Sally will come to your podcast,
Not yet, Tanessa Florin, but hopefully one day.
hopefully. Would be
Yeah.
fun to have guys like that around. We will see.
Yeah, I
It
like his
is,
YouTube. His YouTube is
yeah,
actually
it's awesome. It's actually, it's good. It is all our mission to bring Romania on the map and just show the world how nice of a country it is. So it is also in the favor of those Romanians to grow this channel. And I mean, it always sounds stupid. It sounds like we're just trying to milk it for our advantage, but it's not. Trust us, it's so much work. You can't do it if you're not passionate about it.
Yeah, bro.
Just
For-
turn off the live stream. Oh, fuck them, man. Fuck that shit. Just the green screen fades out. You see us sitting in a skyline in New York. Like,
Bruh.
no, Romania is a great country, and it deserves to be recognized better, or as it is.
Yeah. Christian on YouTube says, Bill, don't worry about it. You don't need any special social skills to integrate here. Just be yourself.
Exactly.
I think that's the same thing with everywhere, but especially in Romania.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, be nice. Also, if yourself isn't nice, then don't be
Yeah.
yourself. Be a nicer version of yourself, and you'll get by perfectly fine.
Then apart getting diploma from Romania, can you directly work in the EU? Believe students need a lot more certificates. No, you can't work directly on the day, but you can just let your documents be translated to the desired country and then just start working once you get them. No extra exams, just
Exactly.
the UK, but that's for all medical students, even the UK ones. I'm getting tired.
You are? Yeah, we had a long day today, man. When did you get up? I got up at 7:30. We were very all day for like 6 hours. Not
Today
all day.
was
6
long.
hours of
Winter
filming
is-
today.
Winter
was
is
a
not
long-
nice.
Walking around as
winter,
well.
The problem is that the main chunk of people running around are actually tourists, because all the Romanians, just when it's especially
Yeah.
a bit colder, don't go to the city, and the people are also uncomfortable. It's cold. They don't want to stand there and answer our questions, so they're just running past us.
Yeah.
We actually have kind of our established route we always go. I think we can
Yeah.
actually start walking always the same one. It's just we always walk like just. And today we walked like 5 times across the same restaurant, and the round takes like 20
Yeah.
minutes, 30 minutes. That's also why my
Yeah.
whole body's just hurting, and I was stressed too cold. Nice.
Um,
Guys,
yeah.
I have a.
For example, the old Tate video, the amount of people that you see inside it, like on the streets and everything, it's just more than 100 times the people outside than
Yeah.
today, for example. So it takes us a lot longer to film to get the
Yeah.
same amount of
In the
people
Tate
because
video,
there's
we
just
had
nobody
some
about.
sequences where we would have like 10 people in 5 minutes that we ask. We could just run around like we were
Yeah.
so hyped, like here. And today it's just there's sometimes you walk for 10 minutes, you can't even ask one person because you just walk, you hear Italian, you can't ask. You go on, you hear Greece. All, and that is just, yeah, it's crazy. And actually, I'm really looking forward until it gets spring and then film those interviews because they're gonna be mad.
Yeah, and that clears up the misconception as well. Sometimes some people under the comments are saying these people are not Romanian, they're whatever. From what I know, we've only maybe had 2 or 3 people interviewed that are not Romanian. One of them, or 2 of them, were in the Ukraine interview, and they were Ukrainian. That's why we
Yeah.
interviewed them, because they actually came from Ukraine. The rest of them, we tried to make sure
Yeah.
that they're Romanian. We asked beforehand, or we hear
Yeah.
them speaking Romanian in the first
and
place.
it's very
Then we
difficult
interview them.
because the problem is you have to imagine if we approach the people, the more we talk to them, the less likely they want to answer the question. It's a very funny psychological thing. When we approach them very
Yeah.
direct and just ask the question, people gonna interact. If you ask them if you can ask a question, that's already like a 50-50. You can tell they want to answer, but then they are
Yes.
like, no, and just walk on. And so we have to go directly. And in some cases, we kind of develop now a feeling. We understand who would answer, what to say to them. And with some people, we know we have to go
Yeah.
in with the question. Otherwise, if we ask if they're Romanian, they would just lie or just be like, and just walk on.
And then afterwards we ask, like,
we don't know
are
it.
you actually Romanian?
Yeah,
and if
we
they
don't
say
know
they're
it. We
not,
think they are Romanian
sometimes
because
we don't know.
we are not Romanians ourselves, so we can't know. And then you guys figure it
Yeah.
out by the dialect. But yeah, for us it's hard. Do Centrovecchi in the center. There's always people there. Also Oniri. Yeah.
Uniri, no, we don't do.
Yeah, that's actually
Centrovecchi,
where we
yeah,
always run around. Not in it directly, but next to it.
yeah.
Guys, I have an interesting story for your podcast. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The Good Doctor. Have you seen the series? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I know about the series, but I haven't
And
watched it.
if you did, is it possible for a man with autism to be such a doctor? Have you seen it?
No, but I do know that it is possible for a man with autism to be a very good, I would say,
But you need to see it.
less of a good doctor. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
I watched it.
because they're asking
Yeah, I watched
such a
it.
good doctor
I
as
don't-
this person, but I know somebody with autism could be a very good
Yeah,
surgeon.
he is a surgeon. I think following, like, I mean, wait, I just explained to you. So basically, it's an autistic guy. He's very, very young. He's like extremely autistic. He lost, I think, his brother died when he was young, and he was like the tough younger brother, and he always helped him. And also, they run away from their parents. When his brother died and he couldn't
Okay.
help him, he decided to become a doctor, and then he comes to a LA hospital or something. They're all super crazy performing doctors, and they just see this small guy, and then he has this heroic story arriving in LA while they have a meet up if they should employ him.
I've seen
Yeah,
seen this
he's like
first
the son of
episode.
the director,
I know.
of the former director, or the
Yeah.
nephew, and they just think he wants to get him in and don't believe it. And then actually he's building like this crazy whatever compression of yeah, exactly, for the vein and the lungs,
Yeah.
which like a ventil for it. And then I think basically, yes, there are people like that, but they go a bit over the top, of course, because you can't just in the airport like doing, that's a bit crazy, especially because that's nothing you get taught. He just made it up in his head. But the way they show, for example, this anatomy skills and what, I think yes, for sure. Like he knows the body fully, and then when he sees something happening, he
Yeah.
can somehow figure it out. And I think that makes even good doctors. the better skill you have in that.
Yeah, I would say it's much harder to be a kind of specialist doctor that works a lot with like a medical specialist like not a surgical specialist. I would say they're less likely to be good in terms of interacting with patients and stuff like that. However, I would also say that somebody who is autistic or maybe is on the scale would you it's not likely to see them enter into medical school at
Yeah.
all in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, true. That is true. Yeah, but it's a cool series. You guys should check it out. Where's the podcast idea? On YouTube?
Yeah, where
Everyone is
Christian Gaban.
Silence on
We're waiting.
Salute on Instagram. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, someone is sending hearts. What is this question? Oh. That is the ones. Is it the one tap to question answer? They can answer
Oh,
there.
question,
We
right,
can
continue.
answer it on the screen. Someone, Christy, asked to join. We are sorry, we don't do that yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Okay, Christian has the idea. Well, I met a guy from Kentucky on Instagram because of a Romanian band we both listened to. After a while, he came to visit in Romania and he's been here twice last year. This doesn't sound like a question.
I'm confused.
Oh, this is not a question, actually. It's not meant to be a question. It's meant to be...
I don't get it.
Okay, we'll wait for
Yeah.
part 2 then. We're waiting for part 2. Okay, here's part 2. He was also looking for a girlfriend and was obsessed with the name Raluca. Ooh. Funny thing is that he actually got with a girl called Raluca in the end. Was wondering if that would be a good interview. It's a good story, but essentially he's saying, would that guy be a good person to like if you asked about his impressions on Romania and stuff like that? No, we're not looking just for people who have been to Romania, like any random people. We're looking specifically for people who have some sort of following and are Romanian and doing something cool here. Let's say a Romanian DJ who has, like, I don't know, 10K followers or has like a cool song that is out there and is booming at the moment. Would like to interview him. Or we would like to interview somebody who has something to do with Romania. They don't necessarily need to be Romanian themselves, but they're in a sphere that has something to do with Romania. Let's say, for example, we had Chibwe Stone, an international rugby player who's not from Romania. He's from Zimbabwe, but he comes here and he plays rugby at Steaua. So it's people like that. So we want these kind of people who can come on the podcast. They don't have to be huge. Of course, our platform may not be huge enough for these people to be interested, but we want some people who have a good enough following. They need to have some sort of following and be doing something cool and something different that we can talk to them about. Check out Vlad Dobrescu. He's a DJ. He's a Romanian hip-hop DJ. Okay. Well, that's something.
I talked with the Jet Lag Warriors about coming on the podcast, someone said. Yeah, they would be someone to be interesting.
Yeah, when they come back to Romania, I think they come back to Romania all the time. When they come back to Romania, we might hit them up. No, they're not. They're in Brazil.
See to the bench.
Brazil.
Yeah, but we could actually message them. That's actually a good idea. The Jet Lag Warriors.
Yeah, Iwan, could you please because I'm gonna forget this. I don't want to note this down. Iwan, could you please from YouTube please DM us on Instagram with Vlad if he has an Instagram account. Send us his Instagram account and tell me that you're from the live, so that I can.
Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of this live stream. We are tired as well as you might be, and I can't wait to hit the bed.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching live. Everybody on YouTube, you guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic. And so many of you have your post notifications turned on as well. That's why you can join in so quickly. If you don't have them, turn them on so that you can be here from the beginning. And you don't have to be like, forgot his name, but at the top he was asking, have they just started? Yes, we did just start. You called us early. And people on YouTube, people on Instagram, welcome. A lot of you guys are new. check out our videos on YouTube. If you don't know, we have 2 channels on there. We have Instagram Live for podcasts and reactions and other cool stuff. And then we have our main channel where we explore and do really nice stuff like interviews that you'll see coming up very
The content is
soon.
all about Romania.
That is Romania. Everything is about
Everything.
Romania.
We are the guys who are gonna put Romania on the map internationally in English.
Yeah.
Okay, so have a good night, all of you. Noapte bună și ne vedem.
Da, și ne vedem ne vedem luni.
Okay, guys. See you. La revedere.
Ciao,
How
ciao.
do I? No, bro, we have to end like 100 streams.
And the people on Instagram first. I mean, and the people on
YouTube.
first. Then we say hello to the people
so
on
everyone comes to
Instagram.
Instagram. I actually wait.
Yeah.
Wait.